Hello YouTube and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile Season 5 Episode 22, 23, 23, 23. I even told myself that this is episode 23 right before I started recording, and what do you know, I said the wrong thing anyway. Anyways guys, hi, I'm here in the hideout. I've got some bittersweet news. If you're a fan of this series, if you're not a fan and you're watching this for some reason, this might be good news for you, but I have a strange feeling that this is going to be the last episode. And I'll explain. Today is currently January 9th, 2026, and starting on Saturday, my wife is going to be leaving on a small trip, and my mother-in-law is coming into town to help with making sure the kids don't absolutely drive me bonkers. So, the room that she stays in is the room that I currently have my PC set up in, and so I probably won't even be doing much gaming in general, because this is kind of her room when she's here, so I don't want to invade her space, so I suspect I won't even get very much gaming time, and so my wife's going to be gone for over a week. So let me just check my calendar. The next possible chance I might be able to do a recording would be the 21st of January. So I don't think that's happening. And I think this might actually kind of be the end of the league for me, which is kind of upsetting, but also kind of, it is what it is. I didn't get as much time to play. And we still got a month or so, I think, after the 21st. I can't remember if my estimate was that the league is going to be ending, I think it's mid-March maybe. Or end of February. It started on Halloween, so it's October 31st, November 31st. So basically November 1st, December, January, February, March. So yeah, probably around March they're going to be looking at a new league anyway. So I may just call it quits after this. Who knows? I may still play whenever I can, but as far as I'm aware, this might be it. So let's take a gander at the character right now and see what's going on. If you missed my live stream. Actually, I don't remember when I got this axe, but this axe has been carrying me quite a bit. It's amazing. Let's see. Recently, what have I done? I got a new ring last night that helped me out. Helps me out a little bit with chaos resistance. And I made some changes to the tree. There is a respec that I had to do. So I had to get rid of some of the stuff down here, and it starts coming out over up to here, and then here. And then some other stuff here. So I was using Resolute Technique, but now I got rid of this for some reason. It's on the build guide, I don't know. I got some jewel sockets here, nothing crazy, but I had to fill in some stats, and then of course global physical damage, attack speed, and I got another one down here, just general attributes, accuracy rating, physical damage. Actually, I haven't checked. I'm at 3600. Oh yeah, accuracy is way higher than health. So yeah, nothing too crazy going on here. I do have an anointment. I've anointed my amulet with inveterate for some survivability. Now I'm running into a mana issue, so I think what I would ideally need is to have the affix that non-channeling skills cost 7 less mana, because I'm running into a situation where I'm using Earth Shatter and it's like I'm running out of mana because I've got all the reservations and stuff. So either I could get rid of something that I'm reserving, like what happens if I get rid of precision? I lose 58% critical strike chance. That's kind of obnoxious. But I'm still above my main hand accuracy rating. So maybe that's the... Oh no, that's... Precision is on... It's using life. It's on arrogance. Oh man. Well. Interesting. I could maybe... change something else to use life instead. Like if I don't need precision, The 58% increased critical strike chance is nice. Hold on, you know what we're going to do? I may pause the video here. Actually, I'm not going to pause the video. We're going to do this in real time. So I'm going to bring in my guy. As is, we're going to ignore weapon swap. We're going to update my tree, update my items and skills. And we're going to go to skills, and we're going to make Earth Shatter full DPS, and we'll call it 5 just because that's what I've always been doing. So it says I'm getting 10 million DPS or so. If I take out precision, it does not change my DPS at all. That's weird, right? Right? Shouldn't it be? That's so... Is there a way to tell your critical strike chance? No, right? Is there a... Oh, it might be in here? Oh boy. Maybe not. I actually don't know. Okay, skill... Does it show it anywhere? Somebody who is familiar with the game is going to watch this video and start screaming at me through the monitor. I don't know. I don't actually know. Armor, resistance, attributes, life, mana, energy shield, impale, crits. Main hand, increased critical strike chance, 61%. If I put this back on, 130%. But it doesn't change my DPS. That's so weird. I would expect that to change my DPS, right? Well, here's what we can do. We can do this together. I can remove precision, and instead, maybe... What else do I have here? I'm gonna have to re-roll. Actually, I can maybe move pride. Oh, I gotta make all this green. All right, before I open up my stash tab, I want to show you guys, if you don't use King's March, you should absolutely use King's March, and I'm going to show you why here in just a second. My first 2 boats. On the left here is my first boat that I sent out. I got a divine. And on my second boat, I got a divine. Pretty awesome. Between the tree and the boats, use them. I have not converted the divines to chaos, but I also think I got a raw divine on the ground, maybe? I can't remember. Alright, here's what I want. I want this to be all red. Easy. So now I get blood and sand. I'm going to move pride there with arrogance here. And now we do blood and sand here. Invested with blood. I... Reserve 95. Oh my god. We're not gonna do that. Holy. Oh, because it supports any non-blessing skilled. Why? Supported skills have 19% increased aura effect. Cost and reservation multiplier 200%. Do I maybe want to get this down to level 1? Will that save me some trouble if I get that down to level 1? No, even in the build guide, it's level 20, level 21 because it has increased aura effect. Huh. Could I move blood and sand there? That's acceptable. That's acceptable. That gives me more mana to work with. I'm on the wrong thing there. Here we go. I can give this a try. Let's see how it goes. That's a lot of life being reserved, but if I'm constantly leeching and I'm constantly doing damage because I'm not running out of mana, that should maybe be a good thing. We'll see. I've got I also got more graft thingies. Up to, I can hold over 10,000 graft blood now. And I just wanted to see, maybe we get lucky. Do I have any lavish? I don't. I do have some mysterious, so let's do these 3 and see what we get.
Yes, just like that.
I will say getting divines out of the boats doesn't hit the same dopamine as getting it out of the tree or dropping one on the ground, just because it doesn't trigger the... Oh, I got a lavish one. It doesn't trigger the item filter, so you don't get the ding.
The Genesis tree,
but it's still nice to get.
Oh!
Yo, what in the world? I'm sorry if that was so loud, but wow, I couldn't have written that any better. Wow. There you go, dude. Wow, wow, wow. That was great. Good timing on that one, chef. Wow.
The Genesis tree
incoming mage blood. No. That would have been even anything useful, but wow. That was really cool. I'm really, really glad that happened. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow. We're rich now. Gotta figure out what to do to fix my guy so I can still use precision maybe. So we're gonna run some maps. I've got a ton of re-rolled maps here. I'll just quickly show you here. I was able to do a tier 10. And actually we've got some 9s here. Arid Lake. Dark Forest. Glacia.
Greeting.
And let's see, we'll put these in stash 2. And this one needs to get that. And this one needs to get that. We're going to alchemy these. We're going to do this. And I can't run this one, so we're going to scour it and redo it. And now I can run these. So I'm going to separate these off to the side. I've also ran a little bit of Delve, which was cool, and I've unlocked the Searing Exarch. So lots of good stuff here. A lot of stuff happening to the guy, to the character, to me. Hope you all had a good New Year. I may have already said that, I don't know. Alright, let's see if things start to go sideways for me. Blood, there we go. Blood Rage, I think it's called. I also have Enduring Cry. I didn't mention that. I got rid of Intimidating Cry, and I added in Enduring Cry because we're supposed to be starting to use endurance charges. And there's a chance with. Oh, I don't know. I just got rid of it. That's all. So you're supposed to use it, you're supposed to pop it when you're in the middle of a pack because it gives you endurance charges based on the number of monsters in your vicinity, I think. Okay, I got 5, up to a maximum of 5 maybe, or whatever your maximum is. I don't actually know. I just push buttons. I don't really know what's happening right now. But yeah, so far not noticing any issues by not running precision. Still doing tons of damage. I'm not running into my mana problem. So I may have fixed my issue there. Until maybe such a time that I get better better reservation efficiency, maybe, but I don't think that's on the tree at all, so, or in the guide. This one was pretty easy. This is a good map. Oh, it's this boss. He was possessed. He died immediately due to my, like, oh no, there he is. I was like, wait a minute. He still died super easy. Still more than 50 monsters. As I mentioned before, I go into the maps, I do the breaches if it's a good one. I'm curious about this ring. 21 on the implicit. And this is that. This ring is fine, but not worth. It's not better than anything I currently have, so we're not gonna worry about it. Let's jump into the Dark Forest. I can't use any of the witnessing or influences. We're gonna grab this adjacent map chance. What else? Yeah, so I mentioned I was doing some delve. Not very much. I'm not going to be pushing it very far. I just don't have the time for it, but I figured whenever my sulfite gets maxed out, I will go and do some delving. And get some currency. I got some pretty good bubblegum currency from that. I got some what are they called? Fossils that were worth a little bit. I didn't sell them. I still have them as fossils. So I'll see about, I don't know if I want to keep them or if it even matters. Let's see what I can get done in this. Delirium, yeah. I keep forgetting. Man, my brain just forgot all of the terminology for Path of Exile here. So this is another skill I can add to my main skill. Like a different support I can add if I want to, or I can generate endurance charges on enemy stun. So that's something to think about. I don't know if I do that, if I still have to use Enduring Cry, or if I can forego Enduring Cry. The breach is about to finish, that's okay. Not the breach, the delirium, man. They're very similar mechanics, so. 500 Graph Blood, nice. Bunch of gold. A decor. I've gotten that axe probably 4 times already. Does anybody need that axe? It's kind of insane. It's very popular, very common drop. Not so unique, is it? Attack and spell block. Easy. And I did the breach. And did I get all the sulfite? There's one more sulfite somewhere in the map here, so let me go look for that. I don't want to leave Nico hanging. Nico needs a friend. There he is. Hey, Nico. I've also been doing incursion anytime I see it on the map. It hasn't been very much. This one froze me. There we go. Wow, I actually made it out of that one alive. That might be the first strongbox I got out of that froze me on opening. And I didn't die. It's because of the skill changes I made. Guaranteed. 100%. Let's get out of here. This is going well, though. I'm happy about the way things are happening right now. I mean, always use your passive point before you move on to the next thing. I don't want to get Legion. Betrayal's not such a bad thing. In fact, let's add Betrayal. That's usually my starting sort of philosophy is incursion and betrayal. Or one or the other at least. And they're on the opposite side of the tree, so you pretty much should pick one if you want to be efficient with your points, which I never have done before in the past, to my detriment. So I need to be better about planning out my trees. There are tree planners that you can get online. Because the game has been around for so long and there are so many fanatic and hardcore players, which is great, there are a lot of free-to-use tools that can help you optimize your builds or your trees or anything like that, which is really, really great. Really, really great. The blood rage is still active. It's good, and we just keep on doing things. I tried to look for a video on what do the walls mean and all the little dots and stuff. And nobody explained what it is. Everyone was just saying, like the videos that I watched were just saying, okay, so you want to make sure you open up all these walls and you want to make sure that you activate all these little nodes. Why? Tell me why. What difference does it make? I'm gonna do it, but I want to know why I'm doing it. Please tell me. I don't have enough time to put together a decent experiment where I do a breach but don't open up all of the extra things or get it all 100%. I won't be able to get a good control versus... What's it called in an experiment? Control versus the variable. Where the control would be don't touch anything, and the variable would be open up the walls, click on or go near all of the little gray nodes that turn purple. This is actually going really well. I'm a little hesitant to go into the... Whoa! I almost met my maker there. I'm level 90 now. So dying definitely hurts. I was thinking about it a while ago. I think it was last league when I was nearing 100, and I died to something I don't know. But I remember making the distinct decision that I was going to start grinding to level 100, and I think I died one time, and what got me was that it hurts to lose the 10% XP. Big number go lower is bad. I don't want to do this breach, by the way. I think I'm going to skip it because I know it's going to be a 5-minute encounter, and I really don't want to rope myself into that. I kind of want to just get on to the next map. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Anyway, yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. That's good times. I'm so glad I try to talk as my hobby. really good. So we're gonna zip around here. Now this one I do know. This one, when you're in the fortress, you want to explore everything, because when the event ends and you've got to run out, it is helpful to know where the dead ends are, so you can just scoot right out and don't die. I think I saw some loot up here. Yep. So on the other side, also there's lots of womb gifts here that you need to pick up. Well, you don't need to. That's up to you. But I prefer to pick them up. Don't really need to fight anything. I mean, it's not really a fight, is it? More like a destruction, a desolation of Smaug. Nothing there. Oh, another one. I've gotten this exact shield at least 4 times as well. Dang, man. Give me some womb gifts, man. Hey, I got a writhing flask. What's it called? A writhing jar. I just picked one up. I paid 2C for this thing. I don't know what I paid for it. Probably one chaos. Oh, there's a wall here. Surrounding Aelith. Billy Aelith. Alright, I think that's good enough. We're gonna come over here and oh my gosh, there's a wall there. Get me. Let's see what we've got here. I try to get better about using all of the skills that she has available. They do go away.
Destroy them all.
Yeah, destroy them all. The nice thing about this skill is you can almost kind of just park it right on Aelith, and just kill everything as they get close. But I think with the war cries, the enemies are kind of forced. They're taunted on me, so they, forcing the aggro. That's what I was trying to say. Forced aggro on me. So I don't have to venture far away. I know this isn't optimized build for this or anything like that, but I really don't have to worry so much about Aelith. I say that as she's getting attacked. Use that bombardment. That'll help me out a little bit. There's a little bit of freezing hinder. Back over here and save her up a little bit. Oh yeah, this is going nice. We'll give her a shield. Probably would be a bad idea to heal her up too. She's got a little bit of health missing. We'll do a bombardment. Almost has it. Let's do advanced flame. Heal her again. On the penultimate wave now. Now we'll bombard. We'll heal. And now we exit. Don't go that way. Can't go that way. Nope, not that way. It looks like we can go down. here. Maybe this. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, yes, we can go this way. This is why you want to make sure you have as much of the map visible as possible. Ooh-wee! Unfortunately, I don't think any of it is really worth it. A lot of dings. I'm full. It sounds cool, all the dings, but not a lot of actual worthwhile loot. Don't need my thing there, okay. I'll do this out. I'll go back because there's so much stuff there. I doubt I'm gonna want or need half of this stuff, but it's nice to pick up. Done with the map. So I think I'm going to end it here. It's been about 30 minutes or so. I think that's a pretty solid stopping point. We got another Divine today, which was awesome. And some easy maps were run. Very happy to see it. So guys, thank you so very much. I know this was potentially the shortest iteration of the walkthrough series, but I suspect I will get at least one more out. It's going to be a few weeks before I can, probably. But I will still continue to produce content on this series as much as I can. And then maybe when the new league gets announced, thanks dog, maybe when the next league gets announced we can look at the notes or just prepare on what we want to do for Season 6, should that be in the cards for me and my channel. But thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. You're amazing and lovely and beautiful. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.